back from vacation. Well, duh, obviously. For those of you who don't know, I was overseas in the States for the past week and a half with my friends. I had my first ever friends trip. I've never actually traveled with friends before, so it was amazing. We went to LA, we went to Vegas, we spent Halloween at the Playboy Mansion. It was pretty much the best trip of all trips. If you would like to follow any of the vlog videos, I'll be posting them starting tomorrow, so make sure you're subscribed to my vlog channel. I'll link it down below for you. I want to first off announce the winner of my giveaway, so drum roll please. The winner of all of my favorite beauty products from the last little while is Minnie Milford. Congratulations! Thank you so much for being a subscriber. I really do appreciate it. If you could contact me within the next 2 weeks by putting your email address in the About Me section of your YouTube channel, I will send you an email off with all the information and all the details and get your prize out to you. So thank you again, and thank you so much to like the thousands of people that entered. That was awesome. I really appreciate your support, guys, so thank you. Moving on to today's video, I wanted to do a product empties video. I have never done one, and I've been collecting product empties for like months on end, so I thought that I would share what I have used up with you guys and whether or not I would repurchase, or if I have repurchased, etc, etc. I'm gonna start off with the products that I use in the shower. So to start off, a product that I have completely used up is the Natural Look Silver Screen Blonde Conditioner, and it is disgusting on the bottom, so please ignore that. This is my absolute favorite of all favorites, purple conditioner. I love this stuff. I have tried the shampoo, and I do buy it because it comes in a 2-pack. I don't use the shampoo as quickly as I use the conditioner. I do rebuy this all the time. I probably purchased like 2 or 3 of these big tubs now in the past like 2 years. I would totally recommend it. I did mention it in my blonde hair care video, which I can link right up here for you guys if you haven't watched it. If you're blonde, you should probably watch that video. But yeah, this is empty, and I would totally repurchase again, and I have repurchased it again. This next empty is something that made it to my favorites video, and I have repurchased it several times since. It usually lives in Glenn's shower just because he really likes the scent of it, so I just steal it out of his. What it is the Original Source Mint and Tea Tree Shower Gel, and it smells exactly like it says, mint and tea tree. I really, really like it. Like I said in my favorites video, don't put it on your private bits because it's gonna make it like really, really sting and feel cold. But on the rest of your body, it feels tingling and refreshing, and it smells absolutely amazing. You just buy it at Kohl's or Woolworths, or I don't even know if you can buy this overseas, but I do love this product. I totally recommend purchasing it if you want a really invigorating kind of body gel, lotion, gel. My next empty is the Rose Argan Body Conditioner. I've already raved about this again in a favorites video. This is the nicest body conditioner product I've ever tried. It smells like roses, so it's completely different than the strong mint and tea tree smell. This is a really light and fragrant rose smell, and it makes your skin feel like butter. You don't really need to use a moisturizer after using this, just because your skin is so moisturized. The argan oil in it just makes your skin feel amazing. I love this. I've totally repurchased this since, and I probably will continue to use this for like ever. This next product is a body scrub, and it is the Ella Bache Earth Enzyme Scrub. I really, really enjoyed the scrub and how it worked. It felt great on my skin. It took off self-tan like there's no tomorrow, and I enjoyed it, but I hated trying to get it out of the bottle. It was struggle street and a half. Like, it was almost impossible to get the product out of this thing when you're in the shower. For some reason, I guess the little hole is too small for how thick the product is, and you squeeze and squeeze and squeeze and squeeze, and only a little tiny bit comes out. It's the most annoying thing in the world, and I probably wouldn't repurchase that just for that sake. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could like take scissors and clip off the end of the bottle, but then it would leak out in the shower when you don't want it to leak out. So it's a bit of a bummer. I think if they changed the packaging, I would easily repurchase this, but until they do that, I probably wouldn't repurchase it. If my cheeks are going bright red, I really apologize. It's about 1,000,000 degrees. Actually, it's like 35 degrees outside Celsius. But it is so hot, and the afternoon sun comes in here, and I haven't installed my air conditioner in this room yet, so I'm sorry. I apologize if I'm a little bit sweaty, but it's okay. Moving on to skincare, I have 4 products to show you. All of them are from the same brand, and there's a reason for that, because I used to work for Estee Lauder, so I used to get a mad discount, and I really like their products, and I really use them all the time. So there's my reasoning, if that makes any sense. The first one is the Idealist Estee Lauder serum. I love this stuff. I use this every single morning. I have repurchased this. It is, I was gonna go out and pump it out to show you, but there's no product left in it. It is like an even skin tone illuminator. It helps illuminate your skin and even your skin tone out. Pretty much self-explanatory, right? But I really do like this in the mornings. I think that it gives me a bit of a glow and I love it. I think it's a great product and I have repurchased this, I think, twice since. The next one is the Advanced Night Repair, again from Estee Lauder. I've spoke about this in several of my skincare videos. I think this product is a miracle in a bottle. I would go to the ends of the earth to find this product and buy it because it is that good. I totally recommend it. I just talked about it in Shannon's my 5 favorite skincare products that I collabed with her on. Totally mentioned this. Again, it's a serum, it goes on underneath your moisturizer, and I use this one every single night. My next product, again, is from the Advanced Night Repair line, and it is the Advanced Night Repair Eye. I have bought this twice since. I really like it. I find that it's a little bit too thick for the morning time for me, so I use actually the eye cream from this line for the morning, but I always use this one at night. Or I've just recently switched to the serum version of the eye cream, and I almost like the serum version better than this jelly version. But I do really like it. I think that it made a difference with my dark eyes, and hopefully it's preventing wrinkles / other things from happening. But I really like it, and that's why I've been using it. And finally, my final Estee Lauder product is the Day Wear Moisturizer. I have gone through 2 of the Day Wear moisturizers before I switched to the Advanced Time Zone. Advanced Time Zone is more for preventing aging skin, whereas this one was just more for kind of normal, not really worrying about aging skin, if that makes any sense. For some reason, I accidentally picked up the one for dry skin. The moisturizer has SPF 15, and I really like the way it goes on. It has kind of like a really light cucumbery scent. It's nothing too strong or too annoying, and I like it. I would have repurchased this had I not gone for the anti-aging one instead. Moving on to hair care, I actually have 2 bottles of something because I go through it so fast, and that is the Moroccan Oil Light. I love this stuff. I think that this is such a savior for anybody's hair. I think it smells amazing and I totally recommend you buy it. I have probably gone through at least 10 of these in the history of ever using these, but here are my latest 2 that I went through. I do like it when it comes with the pump on top because then it distributes a more even amount. But go buy these if you haven't tried them already. I promise you'll probably fall in love with it. Just casually dabbing the sweat away. Shine be gone! My next hair product is again from the Natural Look line, which carried the purple conditioner that I talked about earlier, and it is a static-free shine spray. And I have repurchased this probably 3 times in the past. My hairdresser / best friend Brooke recommended it to me, and her hair is amazing, so I keep buying it in hopes that my hair will someday look like hers. So I really like it. It kind of smells faintly like orange, and it's nice because it doesn't make your hair like weighed down. I'd say the Moroccan oil I wouldn't use if my hair was dry, whereas this I'd use if my hair is dry, versus I wouldn't use this on wet hair, and I'd use this on wet hair. I have 2 empty dry shampoos. One of them is the Not Your Mother's Clean Freak, and the other one is the Batiste Dry Shampoo. This one's the Coconut and Exotic Tropical. I like both of these, but I don't think I've rebought this one, and I don't know why. I probably would go out and repurchase this just because I really did like the smell of it. And I have repurchased the Not Your Mother's because that was the first thing that I saw on the shelf and I liked it, so I rebought it. But both of them are really nice and I would recommend either or. My last hair product is a heat protectant, and it is the Vita 5 CPR. I've mentioned this again in my hair care videos. I've been using this for the past probably 2 years. I liked this way more than I liked the Chi one or the Tresemme one, so I kept ending up purchasing this. Does that even make sense? I kept ending up. Why can't I speak English? I like this. You should try this. Next, I have 2 deodorants. That was 4, not 2. I have 2 deodorants that I want to show you. One of them I like a lot more than the other. The first one is the Nivea Pure Invisible. I dislike the smell of this, and it reminds me of living at a really old person's house. So I'm not really a fan of the smell of this. I probably wouldn't repurchase this. The other one that I do actually like is the Rexona one. I'm not really a huge fan of like the spray deodorants. Don't ask me why I keep buying them, but if I have to buy one, I would probably repurchase this one. I do like the just regular stick deodorants, but apparently they're kind of hard to find in Australia, and nobody has the roll-on ones, which is really weird. Whereas in Canada, you could not really find any spray deodorants. These aren't really a popular thing back at home. I don't know, are they popular in the States or in Europe? You tell me. Next, I have 2 perfumes that are my favorite of all favorite perfumes. I guess I only really buy perfumes that are my favorite kind of scents, but these 2 have been ones that I have repurchased, both of them. I've actually repurchased one of them like 4 times since high school. It is Hypnotic Poison by Dior. This is the be-all, end-all vanilla scent. If you like vanilla, go buy this. You will just cry a river of happy tears. That's all I can say. It is just so, so beautiful. This was my signature scent for high school, and I always end up repurchasing it just because it is so nice. Second one that I ran out of is one that I had bought in high school, and I don't really know why I've toted it around everywhere. It's a Dolce & Gabbana The One. I ended up repurchasing this just because it gives me really good memories, and I really do like the scent, but I'm not really too sure what it smells like. It's a lot more like business lady rather than this one is more like sweet and like girly sexy. This is more like powerful businesswoman sexy. Next is a foundation that I've repurchased before, and that is the Makeup Forever HD foundation. I really like this stuff. It's a medium coverage and it's buildable, so if you need more coverage in certain spots, works really well. It has a slight little, not a shimmer, but like a glow to it, so it picks up really well in filming and in photography, so I really like to use this if I know that I'll be taking photos that day. I am in shade 118, I think it's 118, it says it on the bottom, but then it also says RG10A. Take from it what you will, but yeah, I rebought this, I really like it, and I'd say go and test it out because I've really enjoyed it. This next makeup product is something that you guys probably would have guessed would be in my empties, and it is the Bobbi Brown Corrector in Light Peach. I religiously use this in like every single tutorial pretty much just because it covers my dark circles so well. I would totally recommend checking it out if you haven't already. It comes in a lot of different colors, but like I said, I'm Light Peach and I love it. This is I'm on my second one of these or third one of these. I don't know. It lasts a long time though. You don't really need that much of it, but yeah, I totally check this out if you have dark circles. And to keep all of that makeup on your face, I use a setting spray like you probably have seen in every single one of my tutorials again. And I have two from Scandinavia. I'm not sure why the bottles are different colors, maybe just because the smaller bottle comes in black and the larger comes in white. I'm not sure. It's just the original makeup setting spray. Oil-free, paraben-free, good stuff. I really like this. And I did actually try a different one just so that I could compare because I heard that the Urban Decay one was made by Scandinavia, and to be honest, even if it's the same formula, I hated this bottle. One, the bottle got completely dirty. I don't know if you can see compared to the other white one. This white one stayed white. The Urban Decay one collected like all sorts of foundation and stuff. It was like, you know the NARS packaging when you touch it and it like leaves stuff on it? This was like the white version of that. And I also didn't really like the nozzle. The sprayer nozzle came out in like disgusting spurts rather than a really nice fine mist. So I probably wouldn't buy the Urban Decay De-Slick, even though it is probably the exact same formula as this one. I'd stick with the Scandinavia. Next I have some mascaras to show you. One of them is the Estee Lauder, I can't pronounce this word, Sumptuous Extreme. I don't actually have the actual wand because I was so angry at it that I threw it away. Not a fan of this. It was one of the products that I greatly disliked from this brand, which is a shame because there was really no reason to have a mascara that sucked, and this was one of them. So I wouldn't recommend this unless you like really watery formulas. Probably not the mascara for you. Although with that being said, I have several of my favorite mascaras, being the Dior Show Blackout, and I have 2 empty tubes and a third on the way in my drawer. I've used this stuff since high school and it is the bomb.com. It's really black. The brush is enormous. It'll probably be super dried out, but it's a huge brush and the formula is great. The first couple of uses it's a little bit watery, but then after like the third use it's amazing. There's children outside my window. Next, moving on to another mascara, and it is the Jordana's Best Lash Extreme. I got into this because of Lauren, and I'm so happy that she told me about this because this is very similar to the Dior Show, except this one is like $2 and this one is like $30. Take your pick. It's really similar in the formula. I think the Jordana one, the brush is just a tiny bit smaller and a little bit more narrow. But I really like both of them. I'd say it would almost be a dupe if there's such thing as mascara dupes, but formulas are so similar. And very last but not least isn't technically an empty, but it's something that I will be recycling because I'm never ever going to use it, and I really didn't like the rest of the brushes either, is the Sedona Lace Fan Brush. Why? It is so large. Like, where am I going to place my highlight? See, put it this way. This is Shannon's XO Beauty Brush Fan Brush compared to the Sedona Lace one. This one you can like do light placement and you can actually like put it in proper places on your face. This, you're gonna look like a freaking disco ball no matter where you put it. Like, it's just way too big. I don't think it's very usable. The rest of the Sonoma lace brushes were kind of mediocre. I would probably say stick with a different brand unless you're a complete beginner and looking for really, really beginner type brushes. I just wasn't really impressed by this kit. But it's totally up to you and what you are wanting to spend and what you're wanting to get out of your brushes. So that is all of my empties. I hope that gave you guys some information on some of these products. Please do remember that this is just my opinion. You might have had a completely different experience with these products, and I would love to hear that down below in the comments. So leave me a nice comment or tell me something fantastic about your day. What else did I want to tell you? Oh yeah, I have an episode of Postcards. It's a new series on the platform. It is coming out tomorrow, I believe. So as soon as that's out, I will link it down below for you. Please go watch it and give me some nice feedback because it's my first time being on the platform with an actual show. So hooray! Hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you again to everybody who entered my giveaway, and I will see you guys really soon with another video. Love you. Bye! I don't even think you guys realize how happy Glenn is going to be that I'm finally throwing all this shit out. It has been sitting in like a corner of one of our closets for like 6 to 8 months. He keeps going, why are you keeping this? And I keep putting off the video. So, ha! Glenn, I filmed it. There you go. It's done.